this by your
This
side.
is a
You just
system to
ask a
keep me
lot of
going.
Web
questions,
history
which I
for
really love
something
about
that
it.
you know you've
So
seen
you wanna be
before, but you don't
surrounded
know
by
exactly
killers.
where it is. Sort of
So
one
But you
call
can't
in
right now.
response to you could kind of
web
keep
history
workshopping until you get what you're looking for, which is very in keeping with chat.
All right, let me go ahead and get signed up for Minimax while. Okay, she's got the key actually. So let me go ahead and get this key in here.
Speaking of,
Let me go ahead and try it for
searching
myself.
your browser memories.
You can
more
see
of the
here.
such to show. So
This is my MoonDev API, and we had left off on some really
there you go.
interesting
Looks like it
things. So
found the
we'll go
document
ahead and look into that
I
as
was
well
talking
today.
about. It's in my
But I
Google
just got
Docs.
cooked. Let's see.
Tap it,
Let's
you
see if
will
it works.
there.
Ah man, it doesn't
back to
work.
the
It doesn't
homepage. We made
save.
some major
It's
upgrades
too
to
bad.
search on ChatGPT.
Thought we
Below the
saved
clicks
that.
are on Atlas.
Thought we updated that.
So we know
But
that
maybe we did
suggestions are
update
kind
it
of
and
the
I just
first
didn't
version. Search
refresh
is kind
the
of one
app.
of the core flows
Oh well.
of the browser for
Good riddance.
navigating the internet. Will be generated. A lot of these searches
Running
based
it.
on what Atlas understands about what
I had a couple
you're
things that we
trying
left
to
off
do
yesterday
next.
on,
It
and I
can
was
be an
looking
LLM
forward to
solution
looking into
or
them.
something
That was a rookie
intricate
mistake.
or is
It
advanced
was a
as
rookie
an
mistake. I
agent
should have made an
task that's
MD.
gonna delegate. One of the first things you'll notice is anytime you click through search within Atlas, you get these tabs across the top. The more you use Atlas,
Will you go ahead and
the better
launch
these
the
suggestions
app, please?
get
Thank
to
you.
something more like very much a V0 personalization.
Please launch the app,
We're really
thank you.
excited to see where the homepage of the browser.
It's okay. It's okay. Good
I'm
morning.
excited,
Good morning.
dude.
777. Thank you for
Thank
being
you.
All without losing. So that's the home screen. Now I'm going to hop over to that GitHub example. So here, scroll down, show you my nice images, a few.
I have confirmed that the key
here I have some
works.
code
Okay,
open
so
for
now
the
I could give it to you.
link. I'll type this
777.
shader for a little Roger Ebert review.
This is sick. I'm switching immediately.
Right. One really interesting thing here is that whenever you click a link, you'll see this on any website you visit. When you click it, by default, it's going to slide chat over. Basically, you inviting ChatGPT. Now, if you don't want that, you can always command click the link. Do all of the things you would expect to be able to do with ChatGPT button.
Stop it.
Now it can see this is kind of a nice property.
If you get in before the end of the stream, yes, you get the API key as well. Good to have you here.
For how I use different review here gone from this tool that's very much about
Let's get a slime. I'm locked.
I've seen it twice actually.
I had a bunch of terminals open. I had 6 terminals open from yesterday, and
let's just ask for a quick
a couple interesting things I left off on, so I would come back to.
For that, let's see what it says.
And
all right, it's commits an even more galaxy.
I cooked them.
Updating.
Let's see if this works. Hey there.
Generator works.
Really powerful.
What would you say my number one
What I
priority
really
is?
want to know
experience.
is
Like you can just have this back and forth with your search results rather than just being sent off to a web page. You can use.
You'll
this
have
to
everything you
expand.
created on Superbase.
Wow, that's a great
That's fire, dude.
PTA's best.
Isn't it RC launching to RC?
I always said no more changes.
It's
There's
J-Well.
always time for one more.
Let me go ahead and check that out, dude. Thank you.
Thanks. This is pretty low risk. The last demo I'm going to show you.
Longevity system is your number one priority is longevity
system.
systems.
So we know a really popular.
That's crazy, dude. How are you just gonna ignore all of my other things in my brain and say the longevity system is the number one thing? I get it, because if I could lift up 200, okay, we should cook until 200.
Side chat is crazy, bro.
Spell check.
I get that, but
Whatever it may be, get to something you're
wow,
happy with.
I guess that's just shocking to me.
Makes you more curious.
This morning I went ahead and I used
With Atlas, we wanted to try to flatten
I really
that
love about it.
Clawbot here.
It's a little bit of a paradigm shift.
And I got her working on something.
One call, field or text box on the internet. Kind of. So here I have an email,
Which is longevity.
one of the other design, which is very designers on the team about the chat.
Because, you know, Clawbot, I feel like you could apply it to whatever you want. Slop, scroll at Twitter.
Totally. Speaking of keeping it open,
We got to figure out the use cases that are actually fire that can print. And to me, it's prints, right? If you could get me to live
Now I know
twice as
why your
long,
emails are so
that's a good use case. So
yes, well,
I'm just kind of testing out different use cases
all right, there you
until
go.
I find
So get
something
your
that's
update.
just
I could ask
really,
for another
really
edit if I
fire.
wanted. Let's do all of this.
I run a new test every couple of days. I like this one though. She is essentially going through and
So we know that
figuring out like what are these steps to live to 200. What is the research that's out there?
A lot of these searches.
Can I go ahead and explain it to this MoonDev guy?
And LLMs traditionally struggle. Those are the core flows for ChatGPT. I had a great answer.
But you saw here on Quant app,
You'll notice
that's a little
my
bit
priority
about
list, or I don't have a list, it's my brain.
ChatGPT in your browser.
And I'm just putting ideas in here and I asked her,
One thing that you can see a little bit
what is
of
my number one priority?
but really comes through.
She said, dude, focus on longevity.
Smooth It's smooth.
or news stories.
It's crazy.
All without losing.
It makes sense though.
or
Like,
chat.
technically it makes sense. That technically makes sense.
So here,
Can you go ahead and launch the app? Thank you.
some nice images, a few updates.
And I need to look into
Let's
that,
see if
Jay
we
Will.
can
Thank you. I
find
appreciate you
a
sharing that
link.
with me.
I'll text
Hey
this
everybody, my
Is it
name
fire,
is Will
though?
Ellsworth,
Is it
and I'm the
Does it work
This is
smoothly?
sick. I'm switching immediately.
Four stars.
That's
In
wild.
One really interesting
My name's
thing
Justin.
here
I'm an
is
engineer.
that whenever you
wonder
add
why,
an icon
one of the
from a
product
search
links on
result
Atlas.
in Atlas,
And
That seems
by
awesome,
default,
dude. That seems
shows
like an
you
awesome
how Atlas
thing
is
to
able
build.
to
Memory?
browse the
Yeah,
web
of
and
course.
do things
Now,
for
if you don't want that, you can always command click
There's only
link.
There's so many different ways you
Yeah,
can use
check
this,
your
right?
button,
Maybe you want
close
to
it.
hand off
But
a
it has this
task
kind of
that you're
nice
just not
property
interested in
of
doing,
you have a
or you
companion
wanted
with
to
you
teach
as
you how
you
to do
search the
something.
internet.
Persistent memory for
Maybe
Claude
you
Code,
want
auto
to
capture
different
decisions,
releases,
learning,
and
client
preview
info,
one.
cloud backup to
Honestly, we've
Supabase.
talked
already
along
seen
the
this
way about
movie.
how
What's
powerful
your
this
review?
agent can be.
Never
It's
lose
quite
context
actually.
again. Free alternative to Mem AI, Rewind AI, and Personal AI.
That makes safe.
So Claude memory, persistent
really
memory
important,
here.
right?
Let's get it.
Claude
Built
code that
safety
never
into
forgets.
every part of our stack, from the model
Free
all the
alternative
way
to
the product
Mem
experience.
AI, Notion AI
Will
memory,
tell us a bit more about.
Rewind
But why don't we
AI,
see it
and
in
Personal
Let's
AI.
rock and roll.
I didn't even know
Alright,
about any of
so
these guys.
we
Wow.
have
This is
been
where I
Give
think
Claude
this
Code
new
photo-
model research is
photographic
actually
memory.
powerful
Really
because it makes it
excited.
Every
Yes.
decision, every learning,
experience.
every
And,
client
for
detail
whatever
captured
reason,
automatically,
I got
recalled
roped
instantly,
into
backed up
the
forever.
project manager
Zero
for
manual
this.
work.
And
But you get
we
auto
have the
capture,
Google
session
Doc. We
recall,
have
cloud
kind of
backup,
informally
semantic
plan out
search.
Check it out.
That's a high
our
bar.
tasks. And so you can see, you have some people
Claude forgets
filled in
everything
their
is the problem.
tasks.
Yes.
And
Okay,
quick
unfortunately,
install.
there are a
Last
couple
demo
of
I'm going to show
issues
you in
here.
this core flow.
So
I'm
the
going to
first
hop over to my
problem
Gmail.
is, as you can
That's
see
it.
by the to-do
Claude will
we
start
know
capturing
really
memories
popular
automatically in the
some
next
people
section.
have
Drafts and
not
writing.
Session.
No.
Interesting that
filled
you
in
don't
their
have to
currently
mess with Supabase
Copy
at all.
that writing,
tasks.
bring it to
That's
ChatGPT,
And so I would love
workshop
to
it a
leave
bit
a
there,
comment
maybe change
politely
the tone
reminding
or
them to do
tenor.
so.
Is Supabase ran
second is,
locally?
while Google
Yeah,
Docs
just
is
okay. Here we go.
amazing
SQLite.
Get to something
we
you're
Really,
happy
how
with.
Cloud Sync
Copy
works.
the
Also
output
have
of
some
that.
Local
more formal
SQL,
task
Lite,
management
read only,
software called
Supabase,
Linear.
Postgres.
And I would love to
Atlas
take
was
all
really
the
trying to
current
flatten
week
that
tasks
Never
that have
deletes.
been filled
to
out
something that feels
Set up cloud
and
backup.
convert them into linear tasks or into linear verbiage issues.
So here I have
So the tough
All
part
right,
here
that's some fire in
is
the
I have
chat,
very
man.
little
Appreciate
project
you.
management
Appreciate
experience.
you.
Don't really know how to use linear.
don't know why we
just
put you in
select the
charge of
text.
that.
Yeah.
All right, so I see
But,
some new people coming in here. So
I therefore would love
gonna
to
go
just
ahead
delegate
and
this to
pass
Agent
that
Mode
in.
and Atlas
Begin
and
with
have
that.
it take
pass
care
that
of
key
its
in one
own.
more time.
And so what I can do is I can click
Okay, it looks like we
this
never
agent mode
were able to
here.
fix that problem
Just find
of
this
being able to
plus
just like
button,
when I
there you go.
reopen
Agent
it,
mode.
Get
keep
your
everything
update. I could
there.
ask for another
This
edit
off.
if
Could
I
be a
wanted.
solution.
This agent mode
Just like a
tells
memory-
all of this in
ChatGPT
line.
Memory
that I want
solution.
it to
It's gonna
actually
take whatever
take
the text
action on
selection
my
was,
behalf
replace it
inside of
just in
Atlas.
I don't need it's
So you
okay.
see
Like,
it
I'm
as
not
a
tripping that a lot
cursor,
of that
it's gonna
stuff
be
is.
clicking around as if it
call
were
it
I put
me,
most of the
has
good
it
stuff
has
on
access to all
MDs.
my local
People do with it.
authentication
Just
and
one
all
thing in
my
the bottom right.
history.
Let's hit send, fire
It's
that off.
really
There was
feeling
one thing in the
natural
bottom right. I'm
extension
just
of
gonna get her
myself.
we
clicking
are.
on it
Those
right
are the
now
core
because I actually
flows
want
for
to.
ChatGPT.
I do want that.
Yeah, the team paid a lot
So
of
what
attention
was it?
to the
Well,
product
it's T and then
experience here.
C. I know
They
that.
wanted to make
That's a little bit about
All right,
what
so
you
I
like
want you to
to
launch
see
5
to
parallel
ChatGPT
agents to
is
attack
doing, so you
this
can start to build just an
problem
easier
we
project
have
daily.
with the
One
app.
thing that
It's not a problem, but it's like kind of
a
mechanics problem, yeah. So 5 agents for this, okay? Think about it.
But now
So when I'm using the lock-in timer that counts down from 15 minutes on the code tab of the app.
Wow.
And so
Yeah, it's like right in your tab, and that's one of the cool things about these.
There's that
Hey,
2-minute
everybody,
short
my name
order,
is
and
Will
if it gets
Ellsworth,
down to
and
2
I'm the
minutes,
research lead for the agent.
it
in
goes
Atlas.
down 2 minutes,
My name's
then
Justin. I'm an engineer on the office.
I get negative 1
What's really
point.
nice is that
And
I don't need
Pronounce
to
one
But
of
dude,
the
I may have
products
been
that Atlas
grinding, I might have been
It's
working
showing
hard.
you how Atlas is able
I got
to
6 different
allow you to
codes
use my
here,
browser,
Claude
browse
codes
the
here,
web,
and
and do things
so
for you.
essentially,
Here we have
I might
as
say,
long
here's a prompt, here's a prompt, here's a prompt,
Yeah,
for all
right.
6
Really
of them.
excited about this,
But then I got some
Yeah,
reading to do,
show
for real.
you how we can
Sometimes
use
I get-
or you want it to
I get
teach
penalized
you
for
how to
going
do
through the
something
output
in
of the code,
software.
so that's the problem.
One
is
thing that I
I'm
always
really
start-
locked in.
this is a
I'm really locked in.
Is figuring out
Getting
what
negative
you're rated
points
by how powerful
for
this
reading
is. Somewhere in the
and
recipe
like
page,
actually
some serving
trying to monetize the ideas they send back with the code, seeing that how it works, etc. Yeah, that's a
Let's
flawed
get it.
mechanic,
Safety
because
into
now I'm
every
just
part of our
pissed and I don't want to click the
stack
lock-in button anymore.
model all the way to the product experience.
You feel me? So I need you to go ahead and figure out a better mechanic for this. Maybe like a
to cook.
Let's rock and roll.
I don't know.
All
I saw
right,
some good
so
ideas from you
we
yesterday. I
have
don't want
been
to point you anywhere. I just wanted to give you the problem.
ChatGPT is going to go ahead
Yes,
and
I'm
read the
pumped.
web page,
And,
figure out
I saw
the
some
ingredients,
For whatever
really good
reason, I
ideas
got
for this, how to
roped
fix
into
that.
the
and
project
tell me exactly
manager for this.
So useful.
I
Yeah,
think
and,
this
we have our Google
is
Doc that we've been
But
using
I
to kind
like
of
my
informally
I like my
plan
shopping
out
list
revolutionary.
organized by grocery
For my
aisles,
work.
tasks.
little
As
For
you
my
can
work
see,
flow.
you know, some people
Finally,
fill
I
in
can
their
see
current
all
week's
of my
tasks.
cog
And looking at
codes,
this, you know,
and I've
I
got
have most
a
of this,
reason
honestly.
to
I
go
just
There
harder.
are a couple of
So I'm
issues
gonna
here.
say
So the
I
I
first
got a
problem
timer. I
is,
love
as you
timers.
can
That's
see
why I've had
by
this
the
timer here this whole
reviews,
time.
some
Timers are very
people
helpful
have
for
not
for me. And
for
with
my type of
filled in
person.
their current week's task.
I think most of us
and
are
so I
like
would
that.
right, which is really
love to
useful.
leave
There's a
a
lot of
comment politely
opportunity
reminding them
out
to
there.
do so.
I've been
And then
A lot of
second is while
opportunity, a
Google
lot of
Docs
things
is
calling your
amazing
attention.
tool,
figure out
Boom,
that the
boom,
way
boom.
that
Okay, stay
we
locked.
also have some
It's
more
gonna take
formal
over,
task
right?
management software called
You're always
Linear.
So I
would
want
love
to dive
take all the
into
current
this
week's
while
tasks
she's
that
working.
filled out
continue.
and convert them into linear tasks.
And it's really the
or,
first thing
the
I
linear
want to
verbiage
dive
Yeah,
issues.
and I love
today.
how collaborative.
Okay,
Agent
so
The
is
tough part
in
here
Atlas.
got
is
my
I have very little project
Cog
management experience,
open
don't really know
Cog.
how to
You can
use
go back
Linear.
And I
or
think
like
you
we
guys have
literally
all the
recharged
keys.
agent
Please feel
and
free to
all
share them.
Make
Beats me,
sure that
but,
it's a lot
with
better.
everybody in the
therefore
chat
would love
as
to
they
just
do come in.
delegate this to
And
agent
as you
mode
can
in
notice, like at any
Atlas
moment
and
in
have it
time,
take care of this for
you
me.
could take
And so what I can
control.
do is I can
And
click
so
this agent
one
mode
thing that's
here,
really great about this
and
is
you can
like
just find this
agent
with
already
plus button,
knows
selecting
that
agent mode.
Justin
I'm
likes to
gonna kick
shop at
this off,
Safeway
and
on
this
Instacart.
Ooh, I like that,
So it
actually.
knows exactly where to
ChatGPT
go
that I
when all
wanted
he
to
said.
actually take
Chill over
action
here,
on
and I always have access to
inside
an
So it's
of
found
AI.
its way over to
And so you
Instacart.
see it has its
and
own
it's starting to
cursor.
search.
It's going
You
to be
can see
clicking around.
All right, I'm
as
gonna
if
throw
it
all
would,
this in the
but
chat.
has
And I'm
has
gonna
access to all my local
There you go,
authentication and
fam.
all my
As people come in,
history.
go ahead and share
And
as
I
you like.
pride myself like a
Hey,
natural
so
scientist.
let's
I've
dive
blown out of
into
the water.
this. Hey,
I'm
okay,
gonna
so
hand off
I've
that
got my
Yeah,
open
yeah.
claw right
Yeah, that's
here,
taking a lot of
and
attention
she
items
said
to
the
my
number one
partner
thing
and
I need to be
and
focused
so,
on
I wanna
is
take
longevity.
this moment
Okay, I get
to
that.
see exactly
I mean, if we live longer, you print longer.
You know, despite